Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we will learn how to make Bombay chicken. To be honest with you, I don't know the exact origin of this dish. So we did our research and we couldn't find almost any information, but we found a few different recipes with similar ingredients but different cooking methods. So we made our own version of Bombay chicken, and believe me, you won't regret it. It's freaking delicious, and the best part of it, it's a one-pot dish. So anyway, the first step for our Bombay chicken is preparing our marinade, because the chicken will be chilling in there for 2 hours. Finally, I don't start my video cutting onions or garlic. So add 100 grams of plain yogurt to a bowl, 1 big spoon of Tikka paste, salt and black pepper. Combine everything. If you have never heard of Tikka paste, it's a very common in Anglo-Indian cuisine, and it also contains a lot of ingredients like garam masala, tomato paste, onion puree, garlic puree, lemon juice, turmeric, coriander, cardamom, paprika, cumin, cinnamon, clove, star anise, and a bunch of other good stuff, so better Google it. Let's prepare our chicken by drying those nasty juices and removing the excess fat. You can store this fat to cook or throw it out if you prefer. Grab your knife and cut the tail. Nobody wants to eat anyone's ass. I hope so. Well, I'm not judging anyone. Just in case, my chicken doesn't have the wishbone, but if yours has it, don't forget to take it out. If you don't feel comfortable using the whole chicken, just use your favorite pieces. Once you're done with Roberto, just throw it in the marinade. You can use a spoon or rubber spatula to help you spread everything, but I prefer to use my hands. It helps me reach those hidden corners and getting the marinade everywhere. Once you're done, wash and sanitize everything to avoid cross-contamination. Grab a clean chopping board and let's prepare our washed vegetables, unless you like to eat dirt. I personally don't. Slice 1 medium onion and chop 2 garlic cloves. Cut in quarters 2 tomatoes, taking the stem out. Dry and cut in half around 300 grams of baby salad potatoes. This kind doesn't break and stay better together while cooking. Dice, chop or grate a piece of ginger. The best way to peel ginger is by using a spoon instead of a knife or a tomato peeler. Transfer everything to separate bowls. I will be using a 28 cm Dutch oven to roast everything. If you don't have a Dutch oven or a big pot, you can make the sauce in a frying pan and transfer everything to a baking dish. At the end, we will get the same result, just be creative. Add some vegetable oil. I will use sunflower oil that has a higher burning point than olive oil, avoiding burning it and tasting bitter. This part will be optional, guys, but I will burn half a lemon for my plating. Talking about lemons, I forgot something very important. Let's jump back to the chicken. We forgot to season and stuff it. Grab your kitchen tongue and lift the back of the chicken, seasoning with a good amount of salt the cavity, and shovel the other half of lemon into that bird. Guys, this step is important because it will help a lot with the flavoring. That said, let's go back cooking our sauce. Sweat your garlic, ginger and onion till translucent. Add 1.5 tablespoons of Tikka paste, letting it cook for a minute so it can release its flavors and aromas. Add your tomatoes and deglaze everything with a can of coconut milk. Add a teaspoon of ground cumin and 3 pieces of peeled cardamom. Season with salt and fresh ground black pepper. Combine everything so your flavors can get to know each other. Throw in your potatoes. Let everything come to a boil before adding our spinach and chicken to the pot. As you can see, I haven't used any twine to tie my chicken like the traditional French cooking technique. The main reason is that I don't have any twine and I don't want to use my shoelaces. Probably you're in the same situation like me, so don't worry, at the end everything will come amazing and still juicy. Place the chicken upside down in the pot and don't throw the remaining marinade away, save it for later. Now preheat your oven to 200 Celsius. Cover with a lid and place the whole thing in the oven and lower the temperature to 190 Celsius. We will cook it for 15 minutes like this, then we will turn him around. This will help all the juices to run towards the breast to have a perfect juicy chicken breast at the end. It's time to turn our chicken and bake for another 15 minutes with the lid on. After that, remove the lid and let's make a quick temperature check. Introduce the thermometer in the thickest part of the chicken. Try to get as closer to the bone as possible. It's time to brush it with the remaining marinade. I forgot to film this part, but I add around a cup of water in the pot. My sauce was getting too thick and I don't want to burn it. Now it's time to leave Roberto chilling in that jacuzzi of delicious flavors for 1 hour at the same temperature to roast the skin, or until the chicken has reached 72 Celsius. And finally, time to remove him from the oven, and it will look something like this. Now, this will probably be the most challenging part of the whole dish. I will suggest you to give it at least 5 minutes so all the juices can chill inside and stay juicy. Okay guys, pay attention. Grab a sharp knife and start cutting the skin that connects the leg with the breast, carving down through the skin. Once you reach the thigh bone, use your hand or tongue to lift the chicken, helping you separate the bone. And use your knife to cut and finally remove that leg out. This is the bone that you need to separate from the body to cut easier and not ruining your knife. So my wife wants also to play with Roberto, so I gave her the knife. For the chicken breast, place the knife next to the keel bone and start slicing through till you reach the carcass. Use your tongues or hands to help you separate the breast and guide the knife. Don't worry if you left some meat still on the carcass, or leave it if you're planning to make some broth out of it. Perfect, she just got distracted, time to try. So now it's time for your Instagram picture we want to see. Let me know what are your thoughts, or let me know what would you like me to cook in my next videos in the comments below. If you cook this dish or any of my dishes, don't forget to tag me on your post. We would love to see your pictures. If you're interested in the recipe, you can find it in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.